So the last video was igneous rocks, and now we're moving on to sedimentary rocks.
There are apparently a lot. Well, sort of. A lot of rocks. Which one?
I'll go ahead and put this one up.
Yeah.
Don't think there's any
Yes.
igneous. Sedimentary rocks.
Like sedimentary rocks. I don't remember which space shell was in. That's totally fine. From there. Notes. Rock gypsum. I'm glad I could remember the order from the thing we did earlier. Couldn't remember anything about the rocks. 54. This one.
Two pieces. That was coal.
Oh, right. Okay.
This one,
I
35.
there's the okay.
Yeah. There you go. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So starting with 35, this number is kind of rubbed off, but you know it's very fine crystallization because you can't see any grains, and it's not biogenic. So by process of elimination, it is crystals, which means that it's a chemical texture, and if you put acid on it,
It's bubbling currently,
bubbles.
which means there is calcite in that. That's really cool.
And it's crystalline limestone.
Mm-hmm.
And limestone always has calcite in it.
Yes.
Okay. 38. And take this one away.
Oh, right. Vocally. Okay. This one's a conglomerate. Its texture is coarse, rounded pebbles. This thing is kind of gross, actually. You can't really see any angles with these, or if you can't, they're not very prominent. This is plastic. I mean, it looks like it was thrown together.
It does.
Hence the word conglomerate, I suppose. How many? Okay. And this one also has quartz in it. Quartz was 8, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we know what quartz looks like by now.
It has quartz just because it's like, I think the technical one was sand, but we didn't use sand. She said use quartz instead.
It does kind of look like sand.
Next one is 39. This is one we had a lot of fun with, so it's breccia. Hope we can learn that. It's definitely breccia. It's coarse pebbles and they're angular. They're not rounded like the conglomerate was. And that means that it's clastic and it's also quartz because it's in the same kind of section that the conglomerate was in.
You know, for something that has quartz in it, it sure doesn't look like it has it. Okay, quartz. This is quartz.
Just think of sand, and sand is made of quartz.
Right. This does look like blah.
It looks like blah. Okay, this is 40. And
Coquina.
40 is coquina. It's a fun word to say. And you can think of like conchoidal with coquina, and that'll help you think of shells, hopefully.
Oh.
And it bubbles, which means it has calcite in it. So it has coarse shell fragments in it, and because it has shell fragments, it's biogenic because it's organic material, and they're loosely cemented together. But it's also, they're also kind of pebbles or grains in a way, also. So it'll be plastic and biogenic.
Okay. Cool. It's a better way to remember that than I had.
This one's fun.
Before.
This is fossiliferous. That's so cool.
Oh my gosh. It's right in plain view. It's beautiful. Alright, so, just because it's fun, let's not.
Do it on the fossil.
When it ruins it. Come back, no. No. Oh well. Anyway. Fossiliferous. This one is biogenic because it's made out of bits of matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got a lot of fossils in it, so it's obviously biogenic because it's got fossils.
Is there a hole there? It looks like somebody stuck their fingernail right there, but they
Couldn't do that.
And then this is also plastic.
Yeah. And I put rough texture shell fragments cemented with calcite cement. So it's biogenic with the fossils, and they're tied together by calcite, which makes it clastic and biogenic. And it's fossiliferous limestone.
Yes.
This one is very easy, hopefully.
Oh, yeah. This is coal.
Cool.
Yes, and she said we don't have to know the difference between the two different types that we had for metamorphic and sedimentary, so we can just put coal.
Thank goodness.
I know.
And this is made of organic material. Thank goodness, so easy. It's very light.
Yeah.
Coal is pretty light in general.
Alright, 44.
Chert.
Chert. It's got a reddish orange color, which is how we usually know what chert is, I think. It's very fine crystalline, and because it is crystalline, it's going to be chemical, because you don't see any pebbles in there, and it's not made of organic material. So, and chert is just literally, I think it's just literally another form of quartz
Yeah.
with sediments. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if you were asking me to put it over there or not.
No, I was gonna be like, that might confuse us, because like quartz is almost clear, and that's not.
Yeah.
This one, shale, pretty easy.
Yeah.
But, you know, made of clay. It's very fine.
You mean to tell me I could have put clay as my answer?
What did you
Yep.
put?
I don't even know. Biotite?
Put clay.
Yeah. I mean, the worksheet we had today. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I put.
This is
I
described
put
as
mud
fine
slash
crystal.
clay, so.
Oh, so you'll get it right.
Mm.
I did not put clay for the slate.
What did you put?
I don't remember.
Oh no.
I think I just put shale.
Oh no. Alright, and
Okay,
yeah.
48 is this one right here. If you try to rub it, it's sandstone. If you try to rub it, like, stuff gets on you. Not very much, but you know, stuff gets on you. It's little sand bits. It's quartz because it's made of sand. And they're medium grains, apparently. 'Cause I guess they're bigger than the other ones could be.
Yeah.
And because they're grains and sand, they're plastic.
Alright, it feels a little less. No, it doesn't. Never mind.
This one is really easy. It's rock gypsum, just like the other kind of gypsum we had. If you dig your fingernail into it, you can scratch it really easily. It's formed by the evaporation of seawater and the precipitation of these minerals.
Thank you.
Very fine crystalline, and it's chemical because it doesn't have grains.
Yes, okay. It looks like it does, but it does not.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Lovely.
And then last one, 54.
Alright. This one's medium grains,
Mm-hmm.
but smaller than those ones.
I guess. I said more tightly cemented than 48's grains were.
Which it is. This one looks.
So if like you rub it, it won't
Tense.
come off as easily.
Yeah. And it's just described as sandstone, but it could be described as sandstone. We won't say the other thing lest we confuse ourselves. Also quartz.
And clastic, because it's grains.
Oh.
Perfect.
Right, yes. Okay, heck yeah. So that's sedimentary rocks.
And then next we'll do
Metamorphic.
metamorphic.